Hey friends, Liz here with Full and Fulfilled. I have little Posy on my lap today. She has been super needy, so she's along for this YouTube video. So here she is. Thanks for tuning into today's video. I want to chat with you about temptations and really being able to commit to the Starch Solution, because I know that it can be challenging based on your surroundings, which I have talked to you about. So I'm going to link that video below about how to balance your meals with your significant other and so forth. So I'm going to link that down below. So check that video out. But in the meantime, I just need to give you some more tough love here because I know you're here for a reason. You're either here to lose weight, to have optimal health. There are so many reasons why you should be doing Starch Solution or want to get into it or have been doing this journey. And for me, it was optimal health. I wanted to be in a place where I felt so good in my skin, I was healthy, and I really got to my optimal weight. And I was able to do that through breaking my Plateau series. I did a full 16 weeks for you all of what I ate, all my activity, all of those beautiful things. So I'm gonna link that below too. If you haven't watched that, I get so many messages about what do you normally eat? How did you do it? All these things. I documented it for you because I do think it's important that you see real, authentic content about what I ate. Not about what I eat in a day, but literally week after week after week. And because I was able to do that, I was able to lose weight and document it for you all. So definitely check out that series if you haven't already. All right, temptation, mindset. There are so many things that come up in our daily life where we create excuses. Yes, we all do it. We all do it. But how do you get out of the excuse phase or the temptation phase? We have excuses, or we say tomorrow we're gonna start, or the next week we're gonna start. We want a clean, fresh slate, so we're gonna do it tomorrow. No, we're going to start today. And this is a thing that I work with one-on-one clients about, is mindset and temptation. We live in a culture that is fast-paced, that has fast food that you can literally get in almost a few minutes. And we need to go back to the basics about whole foods. And many of you have tried Starch Solution, have struggled with it, either gained weight, didn't know the full principles around it. So I highly encourage you to read the Starch Solution book. If you want maximum weight loss, there's also a maximum weight loss book from Dr. John McDougall. I know all of this information because of the McDougall team. I love and adore them. I've gone through their programs and I just can't say enough beautiful things about them. And so really, knowledge is power. And it really is important that you create knowledge for yourself for how you can be successful. But we have to move away from the temptation and we have to get our mind set in the right place. So commit to yourself. Think about how you can avoid temptations. And when I was doing breaking my plateau, the first 6 weeks were really, really challenging. I still had cravings. I was still understanding about how much food I needed to eat, how to build my plates and my bowls. And here's the thing, I had originally lost already 35 pounds, but I didn't understand how much food I actually needed to eat to carry me on to the next meal. I also had to get my mindset lined up. I had to commit. I had to fight through temptations around cravings, around my palate. And every day it got a little bit easier. So I'm here to tell you, tough love. You have to work on your mindset and you have to work on your temptation around food and cravings. And that's only going to happen if you move further away from the craving. And that's only going to take place is if you keep your meals simple, and the farther you get away from maybe the chocolate, maybe the peanut butter, maybe the tortilla chips, maybe the salsa, all of these things that could tempt you to have more food or overindulge. So you're going to have to set boundaries for yourself. You're going to have to commit with your mind what you want. How are you going to set up your goals and how are you going to get there? If you have not downloaded my journal yet from eatstarches.com, I highly recommend you check it out. I spent 2 years documenting my progress with Starch Solution, and because of that, I created my own journal to help you in your journey on what kind of prepping should you do, how to build your meals, and a full guide and journal for how you can be successful. I also have it in a ebook on eatstarches.com, but also have it on Amazon if you are interested in checking that out. But it's going to be, you need to adjust your mindset. What are your goals and how are you going to get there? And then you are going to have to move through temptations around food. You are going to have to retrain your palate to not want those foods. And it takes a long time. I'm not gonna lie. It took me about 75 days to get to a place where I started looking at food as fuel and not as pleasure. But once that clicked, I really started to understand how much food I needed to keep me full and satisfied, and how much food I needed to not have temptations around food. So I'm giving you tough love here. You need to commit to eating this way. You need to give yourself consistency and keeping it simple. You need to work on your mindset and your temptations around food. Because if you are constantly going to continue to eat out and be inconsistent on what you want, you won't get your results. I literally took 3 solid months of my life at the beginning of the year in 2023, and I committed to working with a coach. And I sent her all of my meals. I sent her my daily activity, and I gave that time to myself to work on myself, to really understand food better. And I mainly focused on what I was putting in my mouth at all times and also my activity. I hardly worked out. And so when people see me, they really think that I was possibly in the gym all the time. I have no gym membership. I literally walk with a weighted vest. I'll link the vest below. It's a 20-pound. If you're just starting, I would start with about 10 pounds. And I did 3 miles every single day with my weighted vest. And I was on Starch Solution 50-50 plate with very, very low fat. I made most of my sauces out of beans, and I really committed to myself. And I have the results to speak to you today because I committed and I gave myself those 3 months to transform not only my mindset, but my body and how I feel about myself. And it is the best blessing that I have given myself for my health and wellness journey. And I really hope that you can do the same. If you're looking for additional support, I coach people on exactly what I did to lose the weight. We make adjustments. It gives you that accountability piece. And for me, I'm the first to say I needed that accountability piece. I lost 35 pounds on my own, no problem. But I needed that additional 15 plus pounds to come off, and I needed to hire a coach. And so when you think about weight loss, it's not just about getting your meals right. It's your mindset. It's about keeping your meals simple. It's about how to build your plate, how to know when you're actually full. There's so many things. So if you take anything away from today's video, is you need to work on your mindset. Push through cravings and temptation and really do this for yourself. Because one thing that I learned from breaking my plateau is I'm the only one that could do this for myself. I'm the only one that could get me out for a walk. I'm the only one that could make food the way I needed to nourish my body. I did this for myself, and I hope that you will find it in you to stay consistent, be mindful of how you're eating, and give yourself time to lose the weight. It didn't come on overnight, and it's not going to come off overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take repetition. It's going to take consistency. It's going to take you keeping things simple and really adjusting your mindset around food, cravings, temptation, all of those things. Wishing you so much love and health and wellness, and I hope that you check in with me. Let me know how your journey's going. I also offer a 15-minute complimentary call to chat with you about where you're at, what are your goals, and how I can support you in those efforts. Thanks for being here and allowing me to give you some tough love, because I do think it's important. I don't believe many coaches give a lot of tough love, and I feel that it's really important that I give you the real, authentic things that you should focus on all around Starch Solution. Thanks for tuning into today's video. I love that you are here. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos coming your way. Until next time.